Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Center, and today we have a Moto Edge 30 Fusion with a cracked display, and it's got a long name and a cracked display, and David is going to replace it for us, so let's get to it. So first thing we're gonna do is inspect the extent of this crack, and the smartphone, it can still be used, but you can see at the bottom and at the topmost parts has some hairline scratches on them. It's still usable, but not really safe when you're trying to use it on a daily basis, especially when you touch it often with your fingers. So it's gonna cause some scratches, or it can cut your skin. So first thing we're gonna do is remove the back cover, and by the looks of it, this back cover is made up of plastic, so it can be bent fairly easily without cracking. You can see, you can easily remove it, put that to the side. We're gonna reinstall that later. So the next thing we're going to remove is the cover for the main board. But before we can do that, there's another part that's attached to the main housing, which is the camera cover. So David is trying his best to remove it safely. But at the end, he discovered that when you remove the bottom half of this camera glass, you can see one screw. So that one screw is holding onto the actual housing, which is kind of a bummer. So we're gonna put that to the side, and now we can proceed to remove the main board cover itself. That's kind of a quirky design, screwing the camera glass, but that's okay. David has figured it out. Now we're gonna remove the plastic from our replacement display. We're gonna test it with the main board. So at this configuration, we can turn the smartphone on and see if the new display is gonna show us anything. And it does. It's got the Motorola logo, and that's David there in an upside down position. The screen is not oriented correctly because it's in upside down as well, so that's gonna be, it's gonna throw you off, but it's just for testing. Now we're gonna proceed to the removal of the battery, because the connector for the display is underneath it. So we're gonna uncover it and peel it off, and now we're gonna proceed to the removal of the broken display itself. So just like what we did with the back cover, we're gonna slice through the adhesive that is connecting the housing to the display itself. So this one is made up of glass. So David is wearing his thick glove on the left hand to protect his fingers, which is kind of what you actually do when you try this on your own. But if you are planning to DIY this, make sure you have the proper tools, equipment, safety precautions in mind before you perform screen replacement on your Moto Edge 30 Fusion. So now we're gonna put our own liquid glue after we cleaned up this housing. We're gonna attach the replacement display. We're gonna align it. Since there's no damage on the sides, we can safely assume that this will fit right into the housing. I'm gonna press it in, and we're gonna work on the other side from this point. So right here, we are gonna position the battery. We're gonna flatten all the cables underneath it, make sure they're fitting pretty well, and attach to the main board on top. You can see the connectors there. And David, for some reason, he's trying to test the old display. This display is still usable, but no, it's not really turning on. Fortunately for us, the replacement display is all but working. No problems here. So So next thing we're gonna do is test everything. Touchscreen, the buttons, the cameras, sensors, the antennas for the Wi-Fi and the SIM. And after that, we're just gonna close up the device. So if you want the same repair service on your Moto Edge 30 Fusion or your iPhone or your Asus ROG phone, don't hesitate to message David here in the shop. You can also visit us and we will perform the same quality repair on your device. If you're outside Sydney and you can't visit us personally, you can just mail in your broken smartphone. We will receive it. You can mail it to us and then fix it here in the shop. After we fix it, we'll send it back to you in proper working condition. If you're near Sydney, we can just hand deliver it to you, just like what David usually does on our clients nearby. So this is it. We have just fixed a Moto Edge 30 Fusion and it looks brand new yet again. It's gonna be ready for another 2 years of use. Hopefully it doesn't come back to us with the same damage. But here's a before and after. Thanks for joining, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Like and subscribe. Cheers!
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Center. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.